All right, taking a look at Hershey stock under a little bit of pressure this morning after initially popping on Q3 earnings. The candy maker beat expectations on the top and bottom line with $3.03 billion in revenue and adjusted earnings per share of $2.60. So what could be spooking investors then? Joining us now with insights from the earnings call is Yahoo Finance reporter Brooke DiPalma. So Brooke, are weight loss drugs to blame for this dip?
That's a great question, Rochelle. It's definitely something that has been spooking investors as of late. But one analyst that I spoke to said that really it's the confectionery business at large that has slowed down in the third quarter. And Hershey's is also facing increased competition. Hershey's also did not reaffirm its prior 2024 preliminary outlook that called for high-end growth. And all that in culmination with that recent fear of weight loss drugs on the street that could have or potentially could have consumers pulling back on snacking due to the effects of these drugs. If you take a look at the last 3 months, shares of Hershey's are down more than 22%. And in the last month, shares are down 8%. And on the call, one analyst did ask about how Hershey's is preparing for this scenario as it plays out. CEO Michele Buck weighed in.
It certainly is very early days. We don't believe the GLP-1s are having a material impact on our business at this point in time. And I think we all know there's a lot of data coming out. There's still so many unknowns regarding the rate of adoption, the impact on food choices, the medium to longer term impacts on consumers. And we're doing more work constantly to understand those future potential impacts on our categories.
But one thing that Michele did note is this emotional nature about the Hershey's brands that keeps consumers coming back, especially around the holidays. Think Halloween around the corner. They did add that they plan to continue to adapt the portfolio to meet consumers' needs, whether it be products, ingredients, or pack sizes.
And so, Brooke, then what were some of the other takeaways that you heard from Hershey's third quarter earnings call?
Yeah, Rochelle. Well, let's kick off first with Halloween being on Tuesday. That was definitely a big focus on the call. They said that Hershey's retail sales, in terms of Halloween sales, are winning share so far. They said that they're slightly up from last year and are outperforming the category. But one caveat here is given that Halloween is on a Tuesday, many consumers are waiting to shop until this weekend. And so they'll have a better read on that next quarter. Also, with more availability compared to last year, consumers aren't too worried about waiting until this weekend. But what they are seeing is a shift to more filling, saltier snacks. They said while pretzel category is performing well, that ready-to-eat popcorn and puffs category is slowing considerably. They said that consumers are looking to get a bigger bang for their buck. They're looking for more value. So think meat snacks, tortilla chips, and some things that are a bit more filling. And lastly, the company added that they have less availability on 2024 cocoa pricing. We know that cocoa futures have been on the rise year to date and compared to a year ago. They said that that won't fundamentally change pricing next year, but it is something that they're keeping a closer look at.
Appreciate you getting us up to speed there. Our very own Brooke DiPalma. Thank you so much.